Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
You've got a set schedule, guarantee. Oh, you mean Wriothesley? Well, he does look kind of intimidating. Paimon wonders how he's like with the... Yeah.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Excuse me, is someone...
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But...
Oh, did you hear my call? Thanks.
Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to...
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that?
Whoa, that's...
No.
Just your... Huh. Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair! Sorry, you just need your hair...
I think it's a soft... I think it's weird.
Don't worry. Paimon doesn't see anything here. Let's go somewhere else. Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking longer than Paimon thought. Nothing in the water. Oh, we've looked Why don't we check out the rag and bone? Well, Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Well, now just... Well, you must be...
No!
Sorry. I hope you've... Why, you're here. We heard that... And you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course... After all. And no, I mean, we've all...
Oh, so now...
Well, I didn't. Oh, enough of that. Is there something you... No problem. Hey, feel free to check out anything.
Wait, but that's...
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid to watch. Life's been pretty good recently, so...
Alright, Paimon will take a look.
Are you sure you don't...
It's alright, two will do. It just doesn't... But anyway, we don't... Thank you so much.
No problem.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air.
did.
Wait!
I mean... Wait,
Well, we got you a new one. Does it have some kind...
what? Sorry,
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over here. Is it yours?
Your Grace!
Oh, hey, Risley!
That's a slow... I'll say.
It's what good adventure...
Is that so? Maybe I should consider asking the Adventurers Guild to open... As I recall, these hats are very important to members of the Beret Society. Best you avoid misplacing it again, You might not have the same luck next time.
Understood. Then I'll be off.
What a strange guy. Oh, and has...
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get into trouble. They've saved me a lot of work, in fact. As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert.
Huh?
Prisoners are still... The idea of what kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime.
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes...
Although the Beret Society, if you have some time, and if you're still interested...
Paimon's not the big...
All right then, please follow...
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Unfortunately...
I'll pass on the food, then. What about you?
Then Paimon...
What a pity.
If you're not in the mood...
Yes, please?
It's
Oh!
2 bottles coming.
Our first meeting took place on short notice, and we were both swamped by everything that happened after, so there was no time for more casual chit-chat. I'm actually quite fond of stories, Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds in Fontaine, but...
Whoa. That'd be quite the long story.
Impressive. Not all who possess the courage to risk their life for their ideals also have the strength to... Had you not possessed these remarkable qualities, I probably wouldn't have had the chance to make your acquaintance in the...
That guy we talked...
Well, after all, you did help the fortress and I maintain our autonomy. Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration? So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about myself. I was convicted and sent here at an early age. I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner workings. Power and control. So, what do you think? I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment. They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that the senders have been using this method to smuggle goods.
Got it. Leave the box here and contact me immediately if you make any progress.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about contraband. Are they...
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people here are experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary hats. So we have to examine... Now, what do we have here? It's...
Whoa. This is certainly a box... Wait! If you've confiscated the...
Yep. We can't just send them back.
What? But that's just insane profit! Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well?
It's only been a couple minutes since we... Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick any? No take-backs. Paimon will have you know that she's got a...
I never joke about things like this.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants... Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead? heard a lot of bad things when she picked it up. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain. It was super spooky.
Is that so? Let me give it a try. Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks. Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun. Fair enough. Go ahead. I don't...
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough...
Then... Actually, never mind. Paimon's gonna pass. Paimon was thinking about one of the snacks, but who knows if it'll also make Paimon sick.
You do have a... Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check... I can introduce you and...
Wait.
Just noticed?
We are honored by all these your two.
Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large... Every once in a while, the Society will also host...
You flatter. It's so easy to feel low, but that's thus.
Oh,
My part in this was minimal. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about. But the Society...
Exactly right. Here we are operating.
who knew you could find such a place? Oh, right.
There's nothing deeper. If our members, and when we're together, we will feel a sense of community, optimism.
In other words...
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around.
Oh, right.
Kidding, of course. We're just as... We've also already gone...
Why does Paimon feel like he did? Yeah, they're supposed to be like...
Welcome to our gap.
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look.
Well, that's not a bad. I'm sure, Mr. Besides this space, which are these rooms are open to all of our members. We want
Wow, that's...
Unfortunately, we started a collaboration with the cafeteria.
Yeah, Paimon can
Yep, and that's exactly why we all think.
Hey, you there, newbie! Yep, I'm talking to... Ha! With one shout. Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll... Just remember to...
Oh, hello. You are guests of the... We've got some classics, as well as a few... Yeah, most of them are writing diary. Some quit drink... Not only that, with how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though. All we need to do is think about the things that we want to do. You never know what. And while you're here, no matter what you do.
So...
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's...
Don't worry, Alright, we've talked to everybody. That would explain... Huh. It looks like they're starting to...
Of course, Your Grace.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this? Now, note...
Wait, it's alright.
Paimon thinks it's something anyone expected you to...
So it's...
The prisoners here. Our needs are like... But if we can placate... Which is why in...
You've hit the nail, and I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find...
And Paimon...
Of course, that lifestyle.
Speaking of...
What?
Oh, I almost never need them.
Hey, isn't that the guy? What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right? You are...
No, I'm fine.
He still is...
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always... After all, it's my...
We'll leave him to you then. Oh, right. And when emotions... Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs is also come in handy.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its...
Go on, you guys. Pick up the...
Yes, right away.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with...
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier.
Never, Your Grace.
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of the...
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit. Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest of the day. Why did you lie to him?
Well...
Paimon does... There's only one potential...
But at this point, I wanted to see just how much... I arranged for a meeting.
Dissonant?
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too. As expected, the whole truth... I'd hoped to take... Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? If my hypothesis... And with his watchful eye removed... I'm just following the... It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it. I'll explain everything. Find out what you can from them now while they're all in...
It's just as right. You said you felt there was something. Paimon will do her best to help.
Wait, you guys are...
We're really...
Oh, okay.
Nobody? It's okay. We'll just...
I'll...
No need. We can look up...
What do you want?
Isn't this how you...
Oh, yeah, that's right. You sure? I ate... You're looking for...
Hey, hello?
Hello? How can I help? The beret is...
You don't...
Sorry, that...
reorganizing the bookshelf?
Yeah, and
We weren't thinking about that to be.
sorry.
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Oh, you're back. How?
It was as if they had all turned into.
That would prove my The dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of.
Right. He was acting super.
And that's precisely why I.
Oh! It was you.
It's because I wanted. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable mental states. Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit. But I don't know. It almost feels like the performance was too elaborate.
Okay, but if aren't you the Duke? You can do whatever you want in the.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. Just give me the word and I'll hand. In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show. Everything I do is on display, and I've always striven to appear fair and reasonable.
That sounds a bit deep. Paimon's not sure she got all of it.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. And that's why even the.
Alright, so you're saying. And even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated.
Indeed. I have some. The line has been.
Fish?
Let's give them some time. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Hey! Don't just leave before. It's finally evening. Wriothesley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to...
Let's just get...
Patience. I'm actually still thinking... Why didn't...
Oh.
But even if... It'd be one thing. Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that... Yes. So it became... Of course I had a... There was no way to keep...
That makes sense.
The last thing that got... But now... Not only... That likely set his internal... Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. If we didn't act right... So after giving them... I must say... Yes, that's right. I had no way to know if any of the members had acted right. And since I was... They would also understand...
You used us as a part of...
My apologies. But I can assure... Of course, you're under no... Would you be willing...
But Paimon still...
You have my thanks. Now, there are... I've examined one... The other is the true purpose... It's my hope that I'll put some music on while we wait.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone...
Please.
I apologize for my lack of composure. Yes, my love...
Slow down.
I'm sorry, Your...
You mean when we saw him at...
Yes, he fled immediately, but many members are hot on his heels. Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me and now that he's lost...
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most. Rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please... Every secret may be found within...
Here you are. Please She rambled.
I don't recall here...
Oh, my apologies.
Like we'd believe you.
Please, there's no need.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
That would be perfect. Thankfully, he has already returned.
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
This is what you're...
I've never seen that thing in my life.
Your Grace, I don't think...
It's all right, Avise. No matter what...
Your Grace!
I'm sorry, but...
In that case...
Miss Avise, please show me your head. That is... There's...
Your Grace, the Society has never caused... Why are you doing... I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the...
Your words...
Everything that I do. All right, Avise.
Just what's up? We should have...
Sooner or later... he must have been well prepared. The entire... And that's why he dared to bear his... The true secret of the Society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why, however, if...
Yeah.
From the way Dugier... The hats are definitely... But if there's nothing on her... I can't seem... The hats are definitely... I need to think about this. I need to think about...
I have an idea, but...
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon about it!
You mean this thing? So... She handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier. That would mean... Let me take a look. I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow, and... Let's see.
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of... And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strong... With that in mind, this liquid is...
Oh, so that's why even...
Dugier would be able... The moment it hits agony, desolation...
So...
And that might not even... We can't let Dugier...
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this, all?
I had them stay here to perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Ooh! Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier's censure. These people must have had to endure it. Let's go check out the other areas, too.
Hey, come here! Have a look at this! This is a book that the colors of the covers are yeah!
Look at what I found. This is a surveillance port. So even if Dugier's not there indeed, it's easy. And if any action Dugier has already...
Your Grace! Your Grace!
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any Society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The lime scale, the layers of dust. They were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors also...
Oh.
They're gone? That could only mean...
Indeed. Meanwhile, this marvelous so instead of being his... And only the most...
But then...
Let me Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard, he must be in Dugier's pocket. I'm of the same mind. That's the most... Let's keep heading down. We should be on the... Let's go. We can take... After them!
It's rising! Run!
Did Dugier send you? Why did you attack that guard?
Come on! It's time to talk! Can't you see that he's trying to help?
I will take your cooperation into consideration when it comes time to hand out
Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy to expose our true location. We were just about to dispose of him when you caught up to us.
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this way.
Yes, it's just down this way.
Guards, take them away. Let's go. It's about time that we...
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. There are usually... Stay sharp.
Wind, hear me!
Have a safe trip!
Out of the frying pan, it's...
Gotcha!
Torn to oblivion!
chilly.
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now. Just follow the guards.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Dougie really prepared for everything.
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as account for all the Gardamex that had mysteriously gone missing. Seems like he's prepared for—
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Ah, this should be the Society's real— Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission. 5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrong. Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and— I see.
But that's just
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them. To avoid punishment, they learn to stop. Finally, isolated and without hope, Do you remember what She's usually— No, your decision— The human heart— Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime. If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area rather than confront Dougie. I think it's more— You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other—
Open the door. Forget it. Whoa! It's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? The other side's open! Let's go.
A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law.
comes the catch.
Eat this! Quick, Boba! Get them!
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Game's up. Time's over.
Illusion shattered!
Have a seat.
Barbados, guide us.
It's so high! We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
Activate the mechanism in front of us first, just like before.
Looks like there's a mechanism that's gotten stuck. It won't turn alongside the others. Is there something we can do? Ooh, the water level's gone way up. So that's how we'll make it to the top. Nice and spiky.
Quietly now.
There is no escape!
Go and fun!
I swear by my sword.
These should be the Lots of empty cells in here.
Let's still rest. Hey, it's all right now.
No, I won't try to leave anymore. Don't get close to me.
No, we're not gonna...
We won't be able to get through to her. I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let...
Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
I leave this area to you.
Understood. And...
Just, let's go back. That mechanism from the... Don't forget to bring the...
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it permissible to spit upon our rules. Remember their names. Fasal and Avis. They've betrayed, and today you will see with your own... Go on, Avis. Of course, you will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again, and don't stop until you've pushed...
Thistle.
It's okay. Oh, shut your wretched mouths! My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
Is that His Grace?
Oh, Wriothesley. I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be. Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already? What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me when—
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And on top of that, look at your people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
You. Have you forgotten what's so wrong about punishing those who deserve? And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this—
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen— The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings. And most importantly, but you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again feel or think. And you say that's what they've always deserved?
He's really mad.
You think me arrogant, Wriothesley. Well, I think nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. No prisoner will listen to you out of Had you been just one step slower, I would have already— Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it—
You talk big, but in the end, you know nothing outside of power and control. In that case, let me give you a small taste of what— Let's begin. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Get a little chilly. Wait now. If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you! Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood. Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all.
I could comfort and compensate them all I want, but it might still not be enough to repair the damage that has been done. I have to take responsibility for it, as does the fortress. You're right.
So, do you...
Oh, do you? For now, I think I'll do nothing.
Huh?
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sorts of punishments that will soon be coming his way. He'll be left in the dark with regards to both the dates and the details of his punishment. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off scot-free. It's not often that I actually get the chance to be creative with my punishments. I'm going to talk to the members of the society. He'll get a chance to experience everything that he's ever inflicted on them.
Paimon didn't know you could all...
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing? Anyway, Joke, how about this? I'll treat you to...
No.
Don't worry, it won't be this...
Oh, then you...
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Ah, you're here.
Paimon never forgets about meals.
I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you!
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, the doctors have let me know that it shouldn't be too difficult to extract the thorns. Which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well.
You sure got everything taken...
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory. Please, go ahead. Ah, that's a bit of a long story. I once had a similar experience. It had to do with the host family I lived with as a child. I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts. Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be individual. They were perfect parents.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock. Once we had reached a certain age, our parents would bring us to the market. All children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. Did you know I once considered myself an extremely lucky child? And all of my friends. I was also not the first to find out about the truth. Although I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring smiles. Yes, like the society, my parents created a facade of joy, lied to satiate their desires, and even employed incredibly cruel methods to keep their grasp on power. They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would utterly... But I did. So in the end, I killed them, and set all of the remaining children free. I was convicted for my crimes and exiled to the fortress of Meripede. My methods were extreme, yes. But I was still a teenager at the time. I'd been betrayed by those I trusted most, and I didn't think that more moderate ways would solve the problem. My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved. It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already... The least I can do is to make sure...
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, it's a
It was all because you arrived.
We came here on...
Please, go on right ahead.
It's...
You're getting married?
Yeah, we met each other through... But even during our... And after this incident...
But we're still... So we are just wondering.
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted a wedding before. But that's no reason to say no, is it?
We can't... We are actually also...
Yeah, we've already made tons of... And we have full
Your trust is...
Hey, loosen up a bit!
Yeah, I'll always...
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Disappear! Evil conquering! Prepare to die, fool!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
These are about to get dicey.
Illusion shattered!
Boba, get them!
Game's up. Game's over.
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Illusion shattered!
Gotcha. These are about to get dicey.
Aftercry pit, into the fire! You're
torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Boba, get them!
Now ye shall perish! Shine down!
These are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Eat this! That really hurt!
Illusion shattered!
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.